Hey guys, what is going in the kitchen? My name is Fam Salad, and the perfect way to start off this video is with some contrived BS. The meaning of life. What does it mean to live? What does it mean to think, to breathe, to feel? And in my honest opinion, I think the answer is movement. The power to move and change and create is so overlooked and underappreciated. Think about it. Really think about it. If you move something, anything, that object is stuck there in time for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years, until it's moved again. If you created something, that creation can no longer be uncreated. It can only be destroyed, removed. Thanks to movement and creation, things can be changed in nature that would have never been changed initially. For instance, take your average freezer. If you put anything in that freezer, it will freeze despite it never having had the capacity to do so in nature, depending on where you live, of course. The capability to freeze something outside of its normal means is miraculous, and yet so often taken for granted. Much like modern medicine, the capability to keep one and one's loved ones alive for far longer than they ever would have. The power of movement and creation can even apply to communication, direct or indirect, both informational and entertainment. Books cannot be unwritten, words cannot be untold. And now, thanks to the internet, videos which were spread can no longer be unshared. And yet, once again, the incredible freedom with unfathomable possibilities is once again forsaken, mistreated, bastardized for the sake of fame and popularity. Maybe that's a bit of an overreaction, but it still hurts me to think that someone would take the time to craft something only for it to be stolen with someone else's face plastered on top of it. No source, no citation, no credit. It pains me to think that the so-called peak of creativity is stealing urinals from public spaces, only for that to be replicated hundreds if not thousands of times, only for someone to then react to it with no addition, no extra thought, no emotion. Just the cold, hard expression of someone hoping, praying to get a following. Traffic. Now, of course, this is rich coming from the person whose only joke is saying the word penis. Learn about Smurf penis. But the question still eats at me. Where's the self-fulfillment? How does one find any semblance of joy in pirating and re-pirating popular TV shows? How many Family Guy funny moments does it take before someone questions why? How many Benadryls taken? How many people hurt before someone asks, is it worth it? There have been trends of self-hurt for clout stemming all the way from vices such as the Cinnamon Challenge or the Ice Bucket Challenge. But in no way could I have possibly imagined how ludicrously dangerous and idiotic these things could have evolved, snowballing from ingesting too much spice to let's choke ourselves until we black out. Where's the creativity? Where's the credibility? Moving on from this concerning content, I must lastly preach about content theft, in which content theft can occur in one of three ways. two of which I have previously mentioned. Word
Damn,
for
don't
word
nobody want me?
reenactment
Nobody.
without citation,
You. I want you.
and reaction without reaction. Although the quality of said content varies, I still don't understand. Why go through the effort to have stolen instead of taking the time to create something new? I only recently started making content that I'm proud of, but I still understand the time that some of these kinds of things take. Hours, if not days. Painstakingly editing just to create something that only gets around 10 views. I understand that these things that are stolen had effort put into them to make someone smile, to
10 degrees
inform
up,
someone,
20, 30 for...
to make someone think,
Some of us may grapple with the question over what exactly.
only for it to be stolen by someone who doesn't care but reposts it anyways for their own personal benefit. Which leads me to my third and final type of content theft on this platform: complete thievery. Please tell me what differentiates these videos. It is the fact that one of these videos had been stolen, completely re-uploaded, with nothing changed, and no credit provided. We, as humans, have been given the gift of intelligence. We as humans understand what it means to create, and instead of creating something, anything at all, we squander our incredible ability to move and think and breathe and speak, only to create copies of copies of copies of copies, forsaking the creativity that we have been gifted for a mere thumbs up sign. Hey guys, I know this was a bit more serious of a video than normal, and it's also really controversial, but this has also kind of been biting at me for a while now. I was initially going to make this a short, but I couldn't let myself discuss this topic and not get it all out. In fact, I actually changed my whole schedule for this, which is, what this segment is about. If you haven't already figured out, I've changed my schedule slightly. Uploading shorts on Sunday and, just recently, variety videos on Saturday. Look forward to those, because I will hopefully be keeping this schedule for a while.